I like how McLovin called out LaDainian Tomlinson after he knew that LT was at his football camp with the kids and he wouldn't be able to join us. God, I hope Fritzy gets it.
LT's the best. First ballot Hall of Famer, no brainer.
Is Fritzy going to zero in on LT?
Do you see the numbers, Dan? No arguing there. Hall of Famer.
No. You said not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Is that right?
I didn't say that. No, I said at least it's a debatable topic.
A debatable topic that LT is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Is that what you're saying, McLovin?
Right, because to me, first ballot is top 10 players of all time. Huge list. Yeah. I'm saying guaranteed Hall of Famer.
Well, it's who goes in with you. It's not. I'm not comparing him to Jim Brown, but LT with today. What was the question that you had for me yesterday? And I shocked you with my answer. You said I could have Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, or LaDainian Tomlinson right now, and I would take LT. In today's system, he's a more dangerous running back than those guys. Is LT with us, Fritzy?
LT is joining us from his camp in Waco.
LT, how are you?
Oh, Dan, how's it going, buddy?
Well, I've had to kind of fight for you here because McLovin, one of my guys has said he's not sure if you're a first ballot Hall of Famer here. McLovin, did you have something you wanted to say to LT since you sort of called him out yesterday?
No, congratulations on a great career.
He just backpedaled like Revis did, LT.
Well, thank you, McLovin, and all that's debatable, and I'll tell you, Dan, one thing that I've always tried to do, man, is just pride myself on whatever a coach asked me to do on the football field, being able to do that. I knew I wasn't the greatest guy to break tackles, run through people, all that kind of stuff. That wasn't my game. But what I want, the kind of game I wanted to be all around, where I didn't have to come off the field on third down. I would step in and block. And I also can get the tough yards. I didn't care about anything else. That's why I prided myself on. Now, if people say I'm a first ballot or not, whatever, I let my play speak for itself, and I tried to do the best I could.
Did you have I always thought you were able to play with a chip on your shoulder because people maybe didn't, smaller school, draft day trade, that involved Michael Vick. Did you play with that? Was it always there that you had to prove yourself almost like every game?
Yeah, it was there, to be honest with you, because just like everybody else, I listened to, the critics coming out of college at TCU, smaller school, doesn't play in the pro-style system, may have a difficult time adjusting to the game, But at the same time, I still had the confidence in myself. And one thing I always knew, Dan, and that I can make people miss. When it came down to it, I wasn't going to get hit a lot. That was my game because I will make you miss. And so I knew going into the NFL, guys may be bigger and stronger. Once I got in the open field, then, that was when I was most comfortable.
Could you have played another season?
Absolutely. I could have. And I had opportunity, to play another season, but Dan, I'm going to be 33 years old in a few days, and, nobody is knocking down the door, for a 33-year-old running back to come play and have a major role, And also, I looked at, I spent 11 years in the league, and I've never had a surgery. I don't know how many running backs can say that, to never have a surgery, never have a serious concussion, where I had to be taken off the field. And so I'm good with that. I'm happy with where I am, and I'm ready to ride on into the sunset.
All right, what are you going to do in the sunset?
Well, obviously I'm going to play some golf. Hopefully I can get you out on the golf course.
Whoa.
And, beat you a little bit. Also, I got my camps and stuff. I got this academy that I just started, this preparatory academy, where we're going to help student athletes get scholarships to college.
Are you going to do TV work?
Yeah, possibly. Hopefully, I may do some stuff that's still in the works, so we'll see what happens.
Best running back of all time is who?
Walter Payton in my mind. Walter Payton. Because for me, he was about my size, but he ran like Jim Brown. Jim Brown was a big guy, so obviously, yes, he was able to run that way. But for a guy like Walter Payton, who wasn't very big, to run like Jim Brown, but also still be able to make cuts, and glide. In my opinion, I want to be like him. I want to be exactly like Walter Payton. So he's the greatest of all time in my mind.
Where do you rank?
That's tough to say. I mean, I got so many guys that I looked up to. Obviously you talk about Jim Brown, Walter, Eric, Marshall Faulk. These guys that I can never put myself in front of just to start. So I don't know. I really don't.
Before I let you go, you owe me one thing, and right? Now, I think you need to send me the Vikings jersey. I think that's only fair. I did tell you what you were going to do in your career. I said you're going to go back to the Chargers and announce your retirement. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, you did say that.
Okay, so I should at least get the Vikings jersey they were going to give you if you went there instead of went to the Jets.
Okay. Well, let me see. I'll tell you what. Maybe I'll let you borrow it for a little while. Maybe you can put it up there in the studio, show it off for a little while. But once I finish getting my memorabilia all together, building a nice bar and all that kind of stuff, I'm probably going to have to get it back.
LT, you never went there. There's no memories of Minnesota.
Yeah, but it's a nice jersey. It looks cool. You know what I mean?
Well, you look good in purple in college, so
yeah.
Maybe that's why. Hey, congratulations on everything. Good luck with the camp, and look forward to talking to you sometime down the road.
Hey, thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Hey, McLovin, don't be so hard on me, will you?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I love you, LT.
Thank you, LT.
All right, guys.
Look who bought a dog, McLovin. You are soft.
Yeah, by the way,
I love you, LT. I love you.
I pulled a hamstring backpedaling right there.
You are
I
soft.
need immediate
You talk
trainer. Bring in the trainer.
You talked so tough yesterday. You're against the grain with LT.
Well, we didn't have him booked then.
You are soft. And you were talking, you trash about him right before Fritzy called him up. I said, Fritzy, get on that phone and get him.
Here's how it went down. Fritzy said,
No.
I'm not having any luck. He's at his camp.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was coming on, or I never would have trashed him. I didn't trash him. He agreed with me. It's not just about the numbers. He was bragging about doing everything for the team, not because he had all those yards. So we're on the same page, basically.
Oh, no, you're soft. He was being humble. You were being a jerk. You were being soft. You had a chance. You had to say, you could have stood up to him. He would respect that. LT, I think that those numbers are watered down. Those 1 yard touchdowns. Remember all the stuff you said yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah, I should have brought some of that up.
Yeah, you should have. Bring some noise. Unless you're afraid. And if you're afraid, buy a dog.